So this is a technique for voice activation. We're going to be working with three main centers. So the lower center, you can think of it being around the pelvic bowl and just slightly up into the stomach. There's two different tones we are going to be working with there, or two different notes. And we are also going to be working with the upper center, and this is going to be around the top of the head and brow point. Okay, so the lower center, you can't see me now. I'm just going to be placing my hands when I work there. I'm placing my hands on my lower abdomen just to represent holding the pelvic bowl, holding the womb space, the energetic womb. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the female body. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a female that has a uterus. Okay, energetic centers. And that's also going to be linked into the grounding force. So we're going from that lower grounding force to the higher connecting force. In the center of that, it's the heart. Okay, so when we're working around the heart space in the beginning, just to activate and open it, we're actually going to be whistling. And this whistling, what I get when I do it is the image of a bird fluttering in one place and using its wings to create little ripples in the air. So the sound is quite fast. Like that. You can just think if that was happening in water, you know, all those waves and those ripples that would be going out, but it's a gentle sound. The sound we work with the lower centers is the frequency that is low as well, that we can hear, obviously. The lowest you can go with your voice. So for me, oh, and we're also going to be activating and just spreading some energy by working with the vibration that does a similar thing to the whistle. But it's going to be slower and lower. So it'll be oh. And again, the idea there is that you think of a wave. If you slow that down, okay, it's a very different. When we go to the top of the head, it's going to be with your right hand. Again, a masculine energy here. And you're going to top the tap of your head. When we do the tapping, when we do the fluttering of a sound, we are dispersing energy to just clear it. And then afterwards, we bring in back to the center. So when we tap the top of the head like this, and as you tap, you'll just be able to feel, you'll be able to feel your voice fluctuate slightly. That's the idea. Tap, 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 tap. Here, the same thing. You might not actually hear it so much as, but if you're doing it, you kind of think that same thing happening, like maybe that's a butterfly up here, fluttering its wings. All right, so we're going to get right into it. I'm going to ask you to take a few breaths with me, and I'm going to guide you to what you have to think about as you work with these breaths. Okay, so first we just rub the hands together. You could be lighting a candle at this point. You could have just done some movement, maybe some stretching or a little bit of jumping around or dancing, just to get the fire element activated. It's like lighting the candle, lighting the sacred fire. Take a nice breath in. And then just rest the hands down. You can close your eyes if you like or keep them open. So we breathe in through the nose if possible. Deep breath. And as you exhale, it's the mental body with a sigh and make it audible. Release the mental body. That's right. We do it again. Inhale. Releasing the mental body. All the way out. If you need to just expel the last bit of air. And again, inhale. Releasing the physical tension. And definitely the end here. Force out that last bit of air. And again, another one. Release. Relax the physical body. Expel the air. And then just taking a nice deep breath in. Come to the center point, the heart space, fluctuate it. We do that again, it's a deep breath. We're going to do one more. Let it be free. Let it be expressive from the heart and the whistle. And then just breathe in and out, just a natural breath. We start to work now with the centers, starting from the lower center. So placing the hands onto the lower belly, onto the lower abdomen. Let's take this first breath in. Now the lowest you can go, low fluctuation. Do it again, inhale. So that's having to disperse any energy that needs to be dispersed. The next one is just to bring it in. You're just going to keep a solid note now as you exhale and draw from the energy around you. Another one like that. Inhale. And you're going to draw from that energy around the lower part. Moving the hands slightly upwards as you breathe into the belly. Slightly higher, but still low. We do one more like that. On the belly still. A normal breath here, keep the hands where they are. Just feeling the energy of this lower center, activating the lower frequencies. You're going to take your right hand in to like a little bird, right? You're going to start to tap at the top of the head, and we're going to do this with the breath out again. So the inhalation is preparation. We go for a higher note now, and it's E. E. Do this again, deep breath, keep tapping. Move to the forehead, inhale. One more on the forehead, inhale. Same note. Move from the forehead to the crown again. And just taking a normal breath, slow the hand down. We move the awareness now to the heart center, but we keep the left hand on the lower abdomen, on the pelvic area, and the right hand in its shape, just touching the crown of the head. And we find a note between the low vibration and the high vibration. Inhale. And it's air. Air. So we're going to pull from the top, we're going to pull from the bottom, open up the heart space and express. We do one more. Pull from the top and the bottom centers, express from the heart. press the hands, breathe. Just notice the frequencies having activated parts of the centers in the body, having dispersed to cleanse, to settle, and then having drawn in from the lower center, from the top center, and connecting those to the heart. And from this space, whatever you feel called to express from your authentic voice, would be a good time now. You can see that activation as a warm-up.